Guys, if everyone is in the chat, if you could hit the tweet button. If you're on iOS, it's at the bottom, and if you're on the desktop, it's over on the left-hand side to tell a little bird. What we're going to do is to just drive a little bit of traffic through into this blab.
Should my cat be here?
Yeah, the cats are loud.
Oh my god!
So we're all good.
Yes, to go. Oh, hold on.
Right. Fakan's joining you too. Look. Okay.
I forgot I got beer. What's up? At least I have beer for this.
Yeah, too right. It's a date, right?
Check that out. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, thanks a lot for joining us. As you can guess from the title, this was a bit of a social experiment that myself and Brittany came up with earlier this week. Brittany has been frantically swiping right on Tinder. We wanted to do a bit of a social experiment to see whether or not people would come out on a public date on a video chat, because obviously it's acceptable to meet with people in a bar and have a chat in a public place with an audience there. But here, obviously, you feel a little bit more like you're in the spotlight. So how have you been getting on with that, Brittany?
How did what?
How have you been getting on with that?
It's really fucking hard to convince people that they should even go on video at all, because people don't want to be fucking seen. But there's some reason they're like okay inviting people over to their house. Like, no, I don't want a video chat with you, but like I've talked to you for 2 minutes. Like, you should come over to my house. I'm like, this is fucking weird. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I mean, like, obviously it comes down to like there's this whole conversation around, you know, the whole taboo topic of online dating and stuff like that, and the likes of Tinder taking it to a level where you can now see if you've got personal connections and interests that you share. Obviously, that's kind of an interesting one to look at as an example from a kind of dating perspective. Is it's taken it to a very real level that you can look and see if you're connected to these people or have anything kind of similar with them.
Is that +1? This guy, are you lurking right now?
He's definitely joined the chat just to watch and see, I think. So I think one of the things that we're going to talk about a little bit here is, so for those of you who are here want to know, we're actually going to be running for 45 minutes only. So this is going to be a timed blab, and we're going to stop it. Nate, I don't know if you want to chime in, because you've always got some invaluable content, Nate. If you want to jump in and join us, now you've got your pants on, that's great. So yeah, we're just obviously looking at kind of the whole dating scene, dating apps, and why some things are acceptable and some things aren't. Obviously, the intention was for this to be a live date, and to see how that went. You know, having a date with a real audience. But obviously, we're yet to find that person who's brave enough to jump on camera as a date.
Stupid. Well, I'm getting aggressive. This is why someone asked earlier, like, if you're trying to figure out why you're single, I can tell you. I'm like, I know why. Like, just to make that clear for anyone, I'm not curious. Why?
Yeah, so if anyone's got any kind of dating related things that they want to say and stuff on the side, do feel free to use the /Q so that we can see them pop up on the side there. In fact, should we open up a seat and get some people to just jump on, and rather than it be a date, it can now be like kind of a let's talk about dating whilst you're still swiping right and stuff. Nathan Haig. Welcome to the conversation. Nate Haig, Brittany, Nate Haig.
Hello.
Yes, all sorts of bear.
Hello, mate, guys. First thing morning over here. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Tippy boo. I once had a dating thing, right, where I kind of went on this date with this, and I went to my favourite place where I've taken all the birds, right, because I was doing online dating. Anyway, I knew I wasn't going to hit it off with her in the first fucking 10 seconds. And I'm like, look, this isn't going to work. So look, I'll pay for lunch and dinner and everything. So we'll have a good time. She's like, oh, all right then. And that was fine. At the very end, I went, all right then. Well, we had a lovely evening. I'll see you later on. Good luck. Went for the old reach around and just give her a little peck on the cheek.
Reach around
if her head actually moved. And then she ripped it off. And then she went, I've got alopecia. And then fucked off and ran out of the restaurant, leaving me looking a bit awkward in front of all the staff. And I'm like, what just happened?
So
Nathan, only you could have a story like that.
I had so many more. Online dating. It's fucking brilliant. I loved it.
Reach around means something different in the States.
Don't know what, sorry?
It means something different here too, Brittany.
This is a cultural thing, Nate, about the way you use the phrase reach around.
Totally different.
Oh, yeah. Well, it just means the same around here. You either a little reach around, you like, mwah, or you can actually reach around and like touch their balls. I mean, it's entirely up to you.
I guess.
Interchangeable.
I've so missed your scopes, Nate.
I was trying to find some headphones, eh? I'm fucked if I can find it.
Look how big this is.
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
Anyway, ooh, nice. Is that breakfast?
What are you drinking, Brittany?
This is my favorite beer.
I love you, woman.
It looks amazing.
I was trying to headphones. I for them. Where's my headphones? I don't know. Hey.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, so now we can go down the stories route. Now Nate's opened up the stories rabbit hole. Let's talk dating stories. Britt, you must have a couple of interesting ones. I know from our chat the other day, there's definitely a couple you can give here.
I have a few. Let's see. There was a good one where this dude, by good I mean like a bad. It was like a good bad story. He let's go to this bar, and he picked this bar that I hate. And I was like in this weird mode where I was like, I'm gonna say yes to everything. So I went, and it was really fucking awful. And then before, like, okay, this was the worst part, because he was online. He looked really attractive, and then he was always wearing like a beanie. He wasn't bald. It was like quite the opposite. He had hair down to his butt. Like, he had so much hair, and I was just like, move. I was like, he showed up with a giant handgun, and I was like, oh no. And someone, oh, come on, stop that. So someone was, he was like, yeah, my friend's having a party in the Sunset. And anyone who like is familiar with San Francisco, where's the echo coming from?
He just sounds really rapey. He's like the sort of bloke that just kind of just epitomizes like fuckheads like all the world over. Like,
yeah, well, I went to this house party in the Mission. It's so far away from the world, and it felt like it was a high school party, but no one was in high school. It was like it was just weird. And who is that?
Brittany, do you not have headphones? Are you the community manager of Blab and you're not wearing headphones? Are you failing at life?
The noise wouldn't be me on my end because I'm echoing to someone else. It's you. I muted you. It's gone.
It's not me. It's you. Okay, sister. Then she's sad. Oh fuck! I've got some.
The volume and all you guys
audience engaged a little bit. Well, someone said, I want to welcome the rest of the voyeurs who showed up here. Man, how many are willing to say that they're here to watch Brittany's first date, and who's going to hide behind their technological alias? It's a great question. So if you were here to catch Brittany dating, please chime in on the chat now. We'd love to know if that's the reason you came. Yeah,
I just came in because I was forward.
Answering in there. So actually, we're going to go, we touched on this the other day, but now we're actually on the show, Brittany. Can you give us your top 5 things not to do on a date?
not
Oh
put
yeah,
out.
yeah. It was don't talk about cars and dumb shit, which like includes motorcycles. Hold on.
That's awesome.
What's she on? Is she on Tinder?
Okay, so you can't talk about dumb shit like cars and motorcycles and whatever. You can talk about mopeds. You can't. What were the rest of the rules? I thought they were very simple.
Here's one, right?
There has to be
Here's
You
one.
can change them, Brittany.
The bloke-
This is your show. You can say whatever
Nah.
you want to say on the show. So
The
give us
bloke
any
always
5 tips
pays.
for what guys shouldn't do on a date. Because
The
obviously
bloke should always
this is a
pay.
precursor to your live date. So
Yeah, the bloke should always pay on a date.
Why should the bloke always pay now?
Well, because,
however,
like,
that
if-
was an interesting one because Brittany brought this up and she said, "Don't rock up and be like, I've got loads of fucking money," because she's going to make you buy loads and loads of drinks.
Yeah, but
that
don't-
was
don't
because
be a
of bad
dickhead.
dates. Some dude's like, so he bought the first round of drinks and I went to go buy drinks. And he was like, no, you're not buying drinks. And I was like, no, haha, like, I'm going to buy drinks. It's fine. And
Yeah.
he's like, I make more money than you will ever make. I'm buying
Oh.
drinks.
Suck my balls. Wow, no, that's just a douche. That is.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
like
so
bollocks.
that
Yeah.
whole day, it lasted forever, and I made him spend hundreds of dollars on drinks. He was
Good
the
girl.
worst.
Good girl.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So yeah, don't
I
talk
think if
about
you're
dumb
flashing your
shit.
cash around, you're being a dickhead about it, then yeah. But
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
And
that's
don't talk
okay,
about
I'm
it.
going to eat breakfast. See you guys later.
okay. Cool. Cheers, Nate.
So, you know,
Okay, it's like now everyone's replying to me. Hold on. So for anyone who knows, I'm not being rude.
So I'll just fill in here while Brittany does this. So for anyone who's just joined us, or even those who were on and weren't quite sure what's going on, Brittany over there is actually on Tinder right now. She's swiping right and choosing people that are. She's then inviting out for a live video date in this blab. It was obviously hoping to find somebody, but it was quite a short.
Many.
It was quite a short window of time to do it ahead of this show, which is obviously why it's kind of around the whole dating topic this time rather than being specifically a date. Hopefully between now and the next time we go live, Brittany will have found someone who is game enough to come on. So we did have one actually, Brittany, saying that if this date didn't go well, how do you feel about dating bald men?
This dude whose like number's been saved in my phone for a long time, I like hit him up and I was like, you should come into this video chat date. And he was like, okay. And he's like, it's been a long time, I don't remember who you are. I was like, it's okay, I don't remember who you are either.
Jump on video and we'll soon find out.
And he said, are you sexy? I said, no.
exactly.
Brittany, I've got to say you're rocking the dating scene right now. And this is the reason that we've got 20 people hooked and watching this show, is because you're absolutely rocking the dating scene right now on all platforms, may I say. So anyone who's got any questions, make sure you use /Q in the chat. And that's so that we can see that it's highlighted that it's a question for us. I just wanted to say thanks a lot again to Nathan Haig for jumping in and giving us some of his anecdotes and unfortunately using some phrases that maybe didn't translate cross-continent. But fantastic work, Nate. Yeah, we love it. We love the reach around comment. So just while we're here, Britt, I'm going to just see if Matt's got any dating advice that he wants to chime in with while he's joined us. He's in from the Australian Backpacker podcast.
I think if you get asked to get married on the first date, you should
Even
pack your
if
bags
they're
and
really
run straight
hot.
away. A few months ago, I went out on a... Yeah. Generally speaking, they're when they're on a blind date or something, they're not usually hot, are they? I had a friend that I wanted to introduce me to her best friend maybe 4 or 5 months ago now. So I agreed to meet up for a drink. Got up there. She was okay. She was not bad looking. And pretty much 5 minutes into the conversation, which was going okay, she was like, so were you thinking you want to move in with me or should I move in with you? And I was just like, not happening.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
She basically asked if I wanted to move in with her or she
Wow.
wanted to move in with
Connection's
me.
breaking up, but like,
Yeah, Matt, do you want to jump out and jump back in because your connection's a bit bad, and we'll see if it comes in any better.
why? Why is everyone having internet problems? Come do weird date stuff. Maybe that's like not how to pitch it.
Come do weird date stuff. Maybe that might be the reason they're not coming and joining, Britt. If you're saying, hey, come for a weird date. I think you should open with the line, how open-minded are you? Because that's always going to pique their interest, and then be like, cool, meet me at this web address. It does sound a little bit like you might be sending them to a porn show, though. So maybe not exactly in those words, but something along those lines. I was actually looking back through my feed to see whether or not I could find your 5 dating tips, but unfortunately I've spent so much time on Blab that pretty much every notification on my Twitter feed is about Blab, so I'm just working my way back trying to find them.
Yeah, I don't even remember what they were. I was just like, I said something about we pass on your number. Usually I give people my number before I meet them, because then I can just like ignore it. It's not a big deal. No one ever like harasses you. If like you're not feeling it's usually mutual. You like, it's always that like weird you leave and it's like, yeah, we'll hang out again, and both of you like know that you're lying.
Absolutely. So, okay, let's hear, and I'm going to put you on the spot here, Brittany. Let's hear your what jumps to mind as your worst dating experience so far.
I don't know if you heard my weird story about recently.
Let's go with that. That sounds like a story that people want to hear, so let's roll with that.
It was so there was this dude who like I matched with, who I went to school with. I went to high school with him, and we didn't like talk in high school or anything. So it was just cool to match, and I was like, okay, cool, like let's hang out. So we hung out, and I was like, whatever, it'll just be like 2 people reconnecting, and we hung out, and he like kissed me at the end of the date, and I was like, okay, weird, didn't expect that. And he like seemed really interested in me, like we had a lot in common, and then we ended up hanging out again and like hooking up, and then like a few like dates later, like I would like hang out at his house with him, and he was like cooking dinner, and it was like weird hangouts that were like, I don't know, just very casual. And then we went camping, and we drove 2 hours to go camping spontaneously on like a Saturday, and we had to like hop a fence and do like a lot of illegal shit to get there.
This does sound like the start of a horror movie, but do carry on.
Yeah, I was like, I can't make camping reservations in a state park without 48 hours notice, so we're gonna have to like just squat. So I was like, if you're up for an adventure, like this is gonna be weird, but let's do this. So he's like, okay, and I could tell he was a little hesitant, like he couldn't trust me, like I couldn't pull this off. Like he was upset that I didn't buy lighter fluid to go camping. I was like, you don't need lighter fluid to make a fire. And
so for anyone who wants to take Brittany on a date, if you want to go camping, you don't need lighter fluid, guys. You can do it without. She is at one with nature, and she can, rock that. She's the female version of Bear Grylls, everybody.
She dates on a budget.
Dates on a budget. Look, camping, and she can light fires. I'm like, what else do you need? Come on, this room should be full of people wanting to date Brittany right now.
dude, they're all so difficult. Yeah, anyway, so I started the whole fire, and he was like, oh, I didn't think you could do that. And he's like, I am impressed. But I could tell he was grumpy because the fire didn't exist. Like, until the fire existed, he was like, okay, fine, now I'm happy. And when I was setting up the tent, it was super easy too. And he's like, don't wait, just take a moment and think about what you're doing. And I was like, you don't need to think about making a tent. Like, it's very intuitive. You put the poles in the fucking pole holder. There's only 2 poles in this tent. It's really easy. And he was just like, as soon as I like put the tent up, he's like, okay, like I guess that's fine. And I was like, ugh.
That sounds like a fantastic experience you had right there.
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't.
I'm curious if there's anyone else in here who thinks that they could have done a better job on a date with Brittany going camping. So please do chime in on the chat if you think, and how would you have impressed Brittany if you were taking her on a camping date? Please do answer in the chat over there, and we'll please use the /Q so that we can see that you're answering the question as well.
Oh, so the weird part was that before we did this like spontaneous camping, within like 20 minutes of the 2-hour drive, he goes, I really like the dynamic we have going on, but I don't see it going any further. And I was like, we're like about to like spend the next like 48 hours together, dude. Like, why would you tell me that at the beginning of this? Like, can't you just like, and his whole thing was like, we're just gonna like let it go, like just see what happens. But then he like thought it was important to be like, this is not going anywhere, but I like hanging out with you. And I was like, I actually drove because I do everything. I mean, he said that we're both a little too proud and like butt heads a little because we both want to be like in charge. And which is why I carried the firewood 2 miles to the campsite. I drove, I bought all the alcohol, and then I drank all the alcohol.
So what did he actually do on
Just
this date?
fucking wine, I guess. I don't know. Like, I asked him before we went camping. I was like, "Are you like someone who like just kind of rolls with the punches, or you like kind of like things have to go a certain way to work out?" And he was like, "I'm upset that you asked me that question. Like, do you think I'm someone who whines about stuff?" And I was like, "Oh my God, like you're obviously very irritable."
So we've had a suggestion in on the chat here, Brittany. Maybe the whole live streaming with an audience like this might be a problem, but someone suggested that live streaming like with GoPros or something like that might be cool. So maybe going on a date skydiving or something might be an option.
No. So I can get someone. The problem was the time. This is like the worst time. Witching hour, man. I could get someone by 8, but it's like no one's on Tinder or anything like until, especially like the weirdos I date. But like,
surely the weirdos should be on at the odd hours. That's what we're gaming for.
So in the comments it says, so it sounded like I really liked him, and I did like him, but I was also very chill in the sense of I could just go with it. I would never discuss it not becoming a relationship, but the fact that he said that made me like, all right, well then I'm not gonna hook up with you anymore, because like you could have just not said anything like I'm doing, and it still leaves that sense in your mind where like it's not like this is inevitably going to end, which it usually is.
Yeah, but that's his language for friends with benefits,
yeah,
isn't it?
I mean, it's definitely what it was, and I was cool with it. But the fact that you just have to verbalize it inevitably ending was the problem I had. And I was like, oh, for someone who's just chill and wants to see what happens, you sure have an end game of this being over. So I was like, you're not very chill or see what happens. Like, you just want to hook up. Like, it's okay. You can just say that. But you don't have to pretend you're like more chill and open-minded than you are. Because I said like, I'm not looking for anything, but I'm open to anything.
So this is one of your other tips, actually. On now it's coming back to me. Is one of your things was about what people write in their profiles. So things people shouldn't write in their profiles. Give us like 3 things that people should never have like on their Tinder or other dating profiles.
It was I don't take life too seriously. The stupidest shit you could write. Like you kind of have to take life a little bit seriously, or you'd be dead. So I hate hearing that one all the time. Or just looking for a partner in crime. Like, I don't want to date a criminal. So this isn't going to work. And that one's very frustrating. Oh, God, there's another one. Ew. A recent one that I just noticed is, okay, there's a lot of very cliche photos. People have it like what is it, Mount Machu Picchu? Yeah, whatever that is. I don't know. I've never been there. But everyone has photos like at that place. So there's like this very cliche, or they have like photos with a tiger or something. So they're all like large jungle cat photos, and they're all like drugged up tigers, and like it's really sad. But the worst thing now is guys thinking they finally understand how cheesy that is, and they Photoshop, like poorly Photoshop, like someone who just downloaded Photoshop, and they like put like tigers in their hand, and they're at like a weird location, and just like, oh my God, it's even worse. Like, I think it's worse to Photoshop that photo than to actually be in that photo.
And you actually said another one about, especially like this is a typical one for Tinder as well, is, hey, here's my front picture. Here's me and 4 of my mates. Guess which one I am? Yeah.
Oh my God. And I always assume the worst. But if there's a hot one in it, sometimes I'm like, I know it's not you. But like,
I'm gonna hope.
But you know that guy. So you don't want some girl trying to like get with you because you know some hot dude.
So don't use group pictures. Don't talk about dumb shit, and don't taking life too seriously. I'll kind of take away tips from this then.
Oh.
What about a topless selfie?
Yeah, guys can't have their first photo as a selfie or any, because they usually do it wrong. Like they're always like lifting their shirt up, like.
that was gold, Brittany. How did they do it? Oh, don't worry, I'll get that.
And the chat room suddenly stopped.
Well, everyone stopped chatting for a couple of seconds there, waiting for you to do it.
Oh, okay. So like that one's a bad pose, but like I know it's on the record. I don't care. So that pose sucks, especially because there's a lot of guys who aren't even that buff doing it. And I'm like, what are you showing me? Like, why? So like I almost posted my default picture as like doing that pose in the bathroom. Like when I like wake up and I was like pulling my shirt up just to show like my stomach. And I'm just like, it's fucking weird. Let's see.
So maybe you can go on Tinder and you can show us some really bad examples whilst you're on there. You can bring up and name and shame people on camera. I'm not normally for this naming and shaming, but you know, if someone's doing something wrong, they need to know about it. And having it here on a replay, they'll be able to come back and take this advice from you.
I have a really good example. This guy's profile, like, I matched with him just because of how funny this was. I don't even know if he's attractive. Like, I totally forgot. But this profile was so funny. It says, real ex-girlfriends give Jason a 5-star rating. And just like, okay, so that's not the best part. The best part.
Humor's a good way to go then.
This is a good way. The best part is he has testimonials typed out of ex-girlfriends.
Come on, read us a couple. Have you got it?
So he goes, Jill says he can cook an entire Blue Apron meal himself. He never stops telling funny jokes. His Obama impression is tolerable. Tiffany says, for your Tinder profile, no. Amanda says, we were young and stupid. You were an asshole. Looks like you changed and are doing awesome now. Rachel says, I'm not writing a Tinder review for you. Are you serious?
That's a really cool way to go. Like, good humor. Like, make fun. Like, it's a fun place to be. Like, you shouldn't be on a platform like that and be too serious.
Yeah, like that was the funniest thing to do. And I like that 2 of his 4 ex-girlfriends listed were like, I'm not doing that. But he just quoted them anyway, like, I'm not.
Yeah, see, that showed like real like response from both sides.
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to be funny. It was, yeah, and the whole thing, whatever. Okay, let's see if there was a good example. Oh,
What about the best photo? What about the best photo you've seen?
Oh, I think I have screenshots of those too. Because like my friend and I will just send them to each other because we're laughing so hard.
Someone was just saying they had one with a photo with an axe in it.
Okay, this
Stephen,
one's
your
really
noise is
fun.
really
Hey, Steve.
Cheers.
Hey, look at this. He's in a tire, holding it up, I guess.
Yeah. So I suppose at least he's not pulling his shirt up going, I'm buff. He's just carrying a tire. Like, that's what you do.
Tire. I was like,
Stephen, 1 second, Stephen. I'm getting a load of feedback from your end. Not sure what's coming on with the noise.
no, I wonder. It sounds weird.
Still,
I had the same problem the other night.
Still got it. I'm just gonna mute you my end because I got the audio coming through on mine. So.
you know what? I'll move to mobile.
Okay, cool. Touch on that.
Okay, this guy looks like he's pooping in a giant sand pit.
So this is awesome. We've got someone else chiming in who's got some bad photos. That's pretty cool.
But there's no tigers there.
Yeah, hold on. If he had a tiger, are you sure there's no animals in the background, Brittany?
I think I can see a tiger.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's the axe one.
That's pretty cool. So
Can you imagine? Why would anyone click on the heart?
that's
Really?
amazing. Thanks,
Oh,
Leanne.
this-
That's awesome.
There was another one like that. This guy looked like a serial killer, and then his bio was like, not a serial killer. I was like, that guy's definitely a serial killer. Oh, also I do weird shit like this. So that guy like passed out in my car, and I took a picture. And
Brittany, you definitely need to tweet that out after this show with the hashtag no pillowcases.
oh, so that's like a definite example of, yes, I know why I'm single. That's why. Because I fucking take weirdo creep pictures when someone's sleeping because I think it's fun.
So the next tip for you is if you take Brittany on a date, don't fall asleep because there will be pictures of you on the internet later.
They're not on the internet. I mean, it was just like a glimpse. I did a quick glimpse.
She says not on the internet
Hey,
while
Tristan,
showing
have
it
you
on the
ever-
record. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm not even showing these pictures. Okay, this was my funny fake ab photo I was gonna post.
Show it again for everyone, Brittany, because I don't think everyone saw it.
No, it's kind of blurry. It's like a.
Cool. Leanne, I'm just going to free up your seat because
This is a bad.
Sure,
This is a bad
absolutely.
shot of me.
Cool. Thanks for the picture, Leanne. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Leanne.
Why is this? Oh my god, this guy's in like a Nazi uniform. Like,
That's a bit scary.
serious?
Oh.
Who does this?
Oh, crazy.
Oh my god. Damn. Okay, so two people were down and they couldn't get Blab to work. And I couldn't.
How can you not get it to work? You get on and you click the button.
It's too clear.
So it's like, how
Exactly.
many weird steps do I need to go through? So like, I have to like pick someone who is going to be down to do a weird random internet date. Then I have to find someone who's tech savvy enough to use a platform that's super intuitive. It just like pisses off everyone.
I know. There's no chance of you finding any man who can do both of those things.
Hey, Brittany, why don't you get off Tinder and start using Blab?
Yeah, maybe we
as
should
your
just open it up to
dating
the
site?
Blab community and we should have like a seven day window where people can apply. We'll create like a form where they can tell us 3 interesting facts about themselves before they come on camera and then we can pick them based.
That'd be awesome.
Date me on blab.com.
I have
fill out the
to
profile.
say, for anyone who's on desktop, take a look at the Twitter feed. We have to give Brittany props here. She actually put a Tinder moment out to invite people to come on Blab for a live open date.
That is so good.
What's epic?
Yeah, this guy said he would FaceTime, but he won't do this. I'll FaceTime
Not
him
worth
with
knowing.
this.
Yeah, FaceTime him whilst you're on Blab. You should do that. Make it happen. Get him on and say hi to my audience.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Actually,
Exaggerate the numbers and tell him there's 97 people
I'm
watching.
just
him.
gonna call it.
Yeah, look, just show him the 97 viewers bit. Like blank out the other bit.
I'm doing it. I'm FaceTiming.
This is getting real.
Smile, Brittany, smile. Are you calling your mum?
Yep. What?
What's up?
You picked up.
Hold on 1 second, okay? I'm heading outside.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
Why is this crazy?
Because I don't even know who you are.
I know, now you do. Hi, I'm Brittany.
Hey, I'm Jake.
Nice to meet you. Get out of here, Victoria.
You too. I swear that you were like a Tinder robot or something. It's like,
Yeah, that's probably a bit of my weird personality. I've been mistaken for a robot multiple times.
okay. I think that Tinder actually highlights that aspect.
How?
So many freaking robots.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. There's,
Well, here's a tip. So robots on Tinder only have 3 photos.
no, I already know that.
Okay, well, I have 5.
Well, I didn't know who you were. You're a number in my phone.
I know. You don't save. Okay, so you also I need to help you with your Tinder strategy. You have to save a screenshot of their Tinder profile as their contact card face.
Okay.
Yeah?
I will do that. I people that I talk to often, I save their names.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a good first step.
No, it's actually works for me. So when I get somebody who has like a 916 number, I'm like, I have no idea who this is.
Wait,
No.
you don't even have my name saved in your phone?
I don't.
I talked to you
No.
for like a second. I'm not offended.
Right. No, I don't. It's like I have a lot of followers on Tinder and I also travel a lot.
Whoa. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I know it's slutty or whatever, but it's true.
I
And I
would
don't-
never slut shame you, sir.
Okay. Is it okay if I smoke in front of you?
Yeah, that's fine. Is it okay if I show you the weird thing you wouldn't join in on? How could, did you not want to join or could you not figure it out?
That's both wrong. I wanted to join. I went on my phone twice, and
Oh,
it kept redirecting me to something else.
because you have to be on your computer. That's why.
There you go. So that's what happened.
But look at, hold on. Look at them.
Hi, Jake and
Hey
Brittany.
Jake, how's it going?
Hey, Jake.
Hello.
So you made it on. You made it live to Blab. Welcome.
I did. Thank you.
100 viewers. That's awesome.
Jake, can I just talk to Jake for 2 secs?
Can you hear
Jake,
them?
if you wanted to get on, it'll be really easy. If you go onto a browser and you type in blab.im and then go into the general tab, you'll be able to find us and join us.
Okay.
Do you not have a computer in the forest or wherever you are right now?
I do have one. I'm on my phone, FaceTiming. So I
That's not a
can do that.
Okay. You do
But
have,
why do you want me to do that? That's crazy. You have like 4 guys right in front of you.
they're not people I'm dating. They're people just in this room.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a bit of a social experiment to see how much of out of your comfort zone, I guess, you can get people to go. But you FaceTime me, so like that's weird.
Yeah, it's not out of my comfort zone at all. I just couldn't make that app work on my phone.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Yeah.
Did you drive 2 miles to go camping by chance?
This isn't him.
1 second. He's definitely on iOS because he's calling from FaceTime, right?
They're trying to make me look like a slut.
You are. I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, no.
Maybe we should send him to the app at Brittany because he's on iOS because he's FaceTiming.
This is bullshit.
Exactly. So you brought us here for a meeting. What's your pitch?
You should go on this thing and talk to our faces.
Is this your business?
No. My business is wooing men on the internet. So yes, I'm just kidding. I'm a Tinder robot.
I heard multiple accents in there. So these guys are from other countries. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, one of these people's from Australia.
I heard that guy.
you heard that guy.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. But why are we here? So you're the meeting leader. Let's talk.
I'm the meeting leader. I wanna have a public internet date.
Okay. Did you bring flowers for all of us?
Okay, so like I already emasculate guys in a lot of different ways. So I don't really like to bring flowers because it really just like kind of puts the icing on the cake, man. I don't give flowers.
Okay.
But yeah, I can send emoji flowers, but that also kind of emasculates people as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like being called princess either, would you?
Depends. If it's a Saturday night late, maybe.
Yeah. I'm sorry you can't get your technology to work in the forest.
Yeah, I'm in the mountains, so.
Is that you live in the mountains, huh?
I do, yeah.
Do you do like a huge commute? I think that's like what I remember.
Yes, I do. I drive to Palo Alto, stay there for 5 days a week. So hotels or whatnot. Yeah.
You need to up your Tinder game and find someone to live with in Palo Alto, man. That fucking sucks.
I guess so, yeah. But you know what? It works. It's paid for, so here I am, you know?
Oh, your work pays for it?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Like, that fucking sucks. Why go to work if you're spending all your money to go to work?
Exactly. I'm just a one man in Silicon Valley. Yeah.
You just have to live in the forest, huh?
I love it here. Yeah, it's actually really beautiful.
Is it daytime where you are?
Where are you?
I'm in San Francisco. It's the same time zone. Is it super sunny there? Why do you have sunglasses on?
It is. It's the second sunniest city in America. Redding, California. Look it up. Seriously.
Hey, you guys, fact check this.
Seriously, guys, Google that.
In the meantime here, sure this would be much easier if he went to blab.im/iOS.
He can't, he's outside of the forest.
He's got good enough signal for FaceTime. He's definitely got good enough signal.
I can't justify what this stranger on the internet is doing right now. Sorry, you don't like weird video chat meetings.
This is my first time, so are you guys like all best buds or what?
Nope. I just met these people.
Why are they here?
Because they want to watch me on an internet date.
Why am I?
Because I needed an internet date.
How do you date like 6 people at once? This is awesome.
I'm not dating 6 people at once. We're not dating. This is just so you know. This FaceTime might be a little misleading, but I'm not your girlfriend.
I know you're not my girlfriend. You said internet date. So you have to ask us all questions.
I have to ask questions?
Yeah, you're on a date with all of us.
Is
We all
that-
want to know questions.
Don't turn this on me. These people aren't
Yeah,
on a
you're
date.
on a
They're
date
just
with all
watching
of
it.
us.
They're just watching a date.
With me?
Yeah. We're on a date right now.
Shut up. Oh my lord. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into.
We're not.
Australia guy though. Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
There's someone from Minneapolis, and we're not.
Yamba, Australia.
Oh, Australia. Okay. What city? Oh, Melbourne.
That's Yamba.
Okay.
It's called Yamba, Y-A-M-B-A.
I'm not. I'm from Texas originally.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got.
Hold on.
Guys.
We're in Texas.
I'm from Arlington.
Oh, what town in Arlington?
It's your mom.
I've never been to Texas. See, it doesn't make any sense to ask for more details.
Yeah, it's right next to your mom.
My mom's never been. Maybe. My dad was born in Texas.
Well, good for you. He's golden.
This date's not going very well, Jake.
Yeah, it's different. Definitely different.
It's okay. I didn't expect us to hit it off. Just kidding.
Okay. All right. You should have brought me flowers. So
I should have brought flowers, man. I really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Here, you can say goodbye to my friends. They're not. I don't even know these people. There you go.
It's nice to meet you guys.
Thanks
Bye,
for joining us, Jake.
See you, man.
Sorry things didn't work out.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye, Jake.
Bye.
So, guys, in the chat, please do let us know what you thought of Brittany's first internet date via FaceTime. Absolutely epic. She managed to find someone during the 45-minute window. I decided to run over by 5
That's
minutes.
an accomplishment, man.
Well done, Brittany. Give Brittany some feels. Show that you appreciated that she went on a live date in front of you, all of you, via
Okay.
FaceTime.
That
Get
was
those
weird.
feels going. That was awesome, Brittany.
Watch that guy text me in like a second.
It's funny because I just came off
I'm
a
so
call with
jealous,
someone who's
Tristan.
in Texas as well on here, so maybe we could find out if she knows him. Can we get a screen? Can you send me a screenshot so I can find out if she knows him? See if they're anywhere near each other.
I'll open his
yeah.
contact card because I'm a genius. I saved that information.
So guys, let us know in the chat what you thought of this 45 minutes, so 50 minutes we ran for today. Obviously, we're looking to get something. Sarah, we have got a full replay. It was 50 minutes and Brittany's just been live on an internet date via FaceTime with this handsome chap. She was just called him in on FaceTime and got a whole lot of questions in there. And yeah, it was a really good one. It's definitely worth watching on the replay.
I'll have to prep more, and I can do a different one.
So I think we're going to schedule another one up, and we'll get it up scheduled, and Brittany and I will both
we have to bring more
that out on live. So thanks a lot, guys,
Could
for
be a new
jumping in.
business.
And yeah, the easy way to find this will be hashtag no pillowcases. There is a story behind it, but we'll explain that on the next one when you tune in. So guys, please check out hashtag no pillowcases on Twitter, and we look forward to seeing you on the next show.
I'll go start an after show so I can
There you
talk
go.
about whatever. But I'll
Yeah, if anyone wants to chat with Brittany, I'm going to wrap up now. So if we just wait a couple of minutes so she can launch that blab, and then you guys can all jump from here to there. She'll put a link for you in the chat. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and we will let you know about the next one and when we're scheduling that up.